Hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to Two Blessed. Excuse me. Um, I'm sorry about the video quality today. I am filming on my laptop because I've just been having some issues, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys pretty quickly. So, excuse me. So I thought I would just jump on here real quick and see what I could do with this crazy laptop until I can get my other issues resolved. So, I've got a haul that I wanted to share with you. It's mostly Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. But I also do have a few items from Hobby Lobby and then just a couple of thrifted items. So, I wanted to share those really quickly and just kind of tell you a little bit about some of the projects I'm going to be using them for coming up. I have finally started taking down my Christmas decorations. If you can see my piano behind me, I'm in the dining room. And so I finally got the Christmas decorations down, and it's looking a little bare now. So I'm going to be trying to brighten up some of these areas and make them a little more spring looking. So that's what we're going to be working on. I apologize about my cough. I just had a surgery on Friday, and I feel like I'm still trying to get that anesthesia out of my lungs and everything. If you notice this bandage here on my neck, I had a surgery on my arm, and then they ended up having to go up in my neck and do some crazy things. I'll be sharing more about that. I'll probably be doing an update video on my health coming up pretty soon, but it was a fairly minor procedure and everything went really well. So just so you know that everything's fine. So I'm going to jump into this real quick. I think first I'm going to show you my thrifted items because I was really excited about these. So I had surgery on Friday, and then on Saturday, we decided to try to get out of the house a little bit, which normally for me, after having a surgery like that, I wouldn't be able to get out of the house the next day. So I was really happy that I was able to do that. So we went to a couple of thrift stores. We didn't do like a crazy amount of walking around or anything like that, but just a little bit. We went to just a couple of thrift stores, and then I used the sympathy card because I had just had surgery to convince my husband that he should take me to Dollar Tree, and he did because he's so sweet. So anyway, at one of the thrift stores, and actually this thrift store that we went to, usually their prices are kind of high. I don't normally find too many items there. I actually bought this sweater there though, and I really liked it because it has short sleeves. Which means I can wear it when I'm doing dialysis because my dialysis access is way up here and I have to like pull my sleeve up. But since it has short sleeves, I can pull the sleeve up enough that I can still keep my sweater on in case I'm cold during dialysis. So I found this there. Excuse me. And then these items I was really excited about. I was just kind of walking through where they have their dishes and things like that, and I spotted these, and I ran over to see how much they were. Here's one of them. I'm sorry about the lighting and everything. This camera and the lighting in this room is a little crazy, but hopefully you'll be able to see. So this little bowl, there's a set of 4 of them actually. These are not milk glass, but they look exactly like milk glass. They're actually plastic, and I was so excited about these. And when I was looking at them, my husband was pointing them out. He said, well, but some of them have cracks in, and some of them look like they're a little bit discolored, but honestly, I'm just going to use them as display pieces, so that doesn't even bother me. And I got the set of 4 bowls for $1.50. So I thought that was a pretty good price. Like I said, there are 4 of them, all the same. And I have a few pieces of milk glass, mostly ones that I've gotten from my mom, and I have them displayed in my kitchen. So I think what I'm going to do is I will just be adding these into my display. Like I've got some pieces up on top of my kitchen cabinets, and I think when I put these pieces up there, no one's going to be able to tell they're plastic. So I was very, very excited to find those. And there was actually a whole set. Trying to reach these over here. So there was also a set of 3 like drinking glasses. Again, they're plastic, the same, the same as those bowls. And so the set of 3 cups was also $1.50. I may use them as like vases. I could put some flowers in them when I put them up in my collection. Mostly what I have up on top of my kitchen cabinets, if you've seen any of my home tours, I have blue dishes up there. I'm kind of looking. And then I've got just 1 or 2 white pieces mixed in. So I think it's going to look really pretty to add in these extra pieces. And then there was also this large pitcher. And I may use this up on top of one of the cabinets, or I may use this as, again, like a vase and maybe put a floral arrangement in it, possibly. And the pitcher was $1.25 by itself. But still, I thought that was a really good deal, and they're so pretty. To me, they look just like milk glass, so I was excited to find those. So that's all I got at the thrift store. Then I've got a couple of items I got at Hobby Lobby, which I actually got a couple of weeks ago, but I wanted to show them to you because I'm going to be starting to work on some projects, which hopefully you will see videos about those. So I got this ribbon. Whoops. I'm not used to using this laptop and figuring out where the camera is. Let me see if I can. I feel like you could see it pretty well, but I'm going to see if I can pull this plastic off real quick so you get a better look. It's like a burlap texture almost, and it's where's the camera? There it is. And it's white, a little bit of an off-white, and then it's got this blue design in it. And this is going to be my starting point for, I am making a wreath for our front door. That's going to be like our everyday wreath. It's not a holiday. It's not going to be necessarily spring. It's basically going to be the wreath that I will put on the front door after Christmas, and then it will stay until fall because I really don't change it out much during the rest of the year. So I got that ribbon, and then I found these flowers, and my goal is that I want the wreath to be mostly blue and white. Of course, it will have some green in it, and I may put a few touches of yellow. There's a couple sort of yellow flowers in there. So I got 2 of these little bunches of flowers like 2 or 3 weeks ago when they were 50 or 40% off, or 50, I think 50. The ribbon was not on sale, but we were able to use a 40% off coupon, so because this was $7.99. So that is for my wreath. And then I'm going to show you what I got from Dollar Tree. Now, I got a lot of flowers from Dollar Tree, but some of them were from a excuse me. Some of them were from a previous trip a couple of weeks ago. And then some of them were from just the trip that we did on Saturday. Probably about half and half. But, oh my goodness. I ended up buying a few duplicates of some of the ones I already had. So I figured it would be easier just to show them all together. So first of all, I got 4 bunches of these daisies. Just sort of, the traditional white with the yellow centers. I love daisies. I use daisies in my kitchen, so my kitchen is yellow and blue, and then I have a lot of things with daisies on because I love them. So, and a lot of these flowers, I just kind of bought them, and I'm not sure specifically what I'm going to use them for, but like I said, I'm working on that wreath. I also want to do a wreath for our side door that comes into the kitchen, and then I want to do a couple, probably at least 2 floral arrangements that will go like on the table, maybe on the piano back here or something like that. So that I was kind of trying to just like stock up on different flowers. So then I also found these daisies, which are sort of, they're looking really baby blue on camera, but they're more purple, sort of like a lavender sort of color. They're really, really pretty. Let's see, I ended up getting 3 of those. I think that's all they had. I was going to buy more because I just thought they were so pretty, but that was all I could find. So I got that one. I'm really loving that light purpley color. I don't really have I don't really use that color much in our house, but I thought for spring, especially, it would be really pretty. For spring, I'm trying to bring in a little bit of pink, just a little, and then a little bit of some of these purple colors for spring. So I found, oh, I can't get this out of my throat. Sorry. Um, so I found these hydrangeas, which are the same color as those daisies, actually just a little bit lighter maybe. So again, they're looking kind of blue, but they're actually more of a purple lavender kind of color. So I got 3 of those. I had grabbed 2 of these, which are like, they look like little daffodils, but they're all white. So again, some of those might go in the wreath, or I'll just use them in arrangements or whatever. But I just thought they were really, really pretty. Okay, and then I've got a whole bunch of just kind of random flowers. I just started picking out ones that I liked, and this Dollar Tree that we went to, they had a lot of flowers, but it seemed like if you were looking for one particular flower and you wanted to buy several of that kind, it seemed like they didn't have a lot of each one. They only had a couple of each one. So I did find these, which they are pansies, and they kind of have that darker blue and a lighter blue. See, now these look blue on camera too, and they actually are a little more blue than purple. They still have a touch of purple to them, but they're a little more blue. So some of these will be used in the wreath that I'm making. I got 3 bunches of these. So some of them will go in the wreath, and then I'll probably still have some left to use in other arrangements. And then we have pinks. So, like I said, for some of the arrangements, I thought it would be really pretty to have some pinks and some purples. So I found 1 pink hydrangea, and this is just a really, really pretty soft pink color. Again, they only had 1. I found 1 stem of one bunch of lilacs, which they don't really look like lilacs to me because those are one of my favorites, but they're pretty. And they're just a little bit different purple than those other daisies and things. It's kind of a in between pink and purple. This one says it's a hyacinth, which again, they don't really look like hyacinths, but they're pretty. And it's a really pretty, a little darker pink than the hydrangeas were. These ones, the funny thing is I didn't even remember picking these up. These ones say they're cherry blossoms. I did not remember picking these up, so I don't know if they were stuck in with one of the other ones, but they're pretty. Very pretty pink. And again, kind of a slightly different pink shade than some of the other pinks, which I like. And I like having the different sort of like textures of the different kinds of flowers. And then I found these daisies, which are like the Gerbera daisies, which I used Gerbera daisies for our wedding. Our main flowers were pink Gerbera daisies. These are more purple, but not as purple as some of the other purples, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a pinkish purple. So I thought it was kind of pretty because it was in between pink and purple, so it'll kind of fit in with all those other colors. So that's all the flowers that I got. And then I just got a few other items at Dollar Tree. I picked up some floral foam because one of the things I definitely am going to do is some kind of centerpiece for the dining room table, and most likely I will need some floral foam for that. This, I did not realize that Dollar Tree carried sandpaper, and I actually needed some for a project I wanted to work on. And so it's got 36 pieces, but they're, pre-cut in these small sizes, and there's like 6, I think, different grits. So you've got, the real coarse all the way down to the real fine. And I thought for $1 that was a pretty good deal. And also it saved me a trip from going to, like Lowe's or something like that just to get sandpaper. Then I got this little notebook. I was going to open this up before so I wouldn't have to take the plastic off, and I forgot. But I saw one of these laying on the shelf because someone had opened it. It was a different color. But I really like this for keeping in your purse because it's got the little tab with a snap that will keep it closed, and it's got a pen. So I'm usually not a huge fan of notebooks from Dollar Tree. I love notebooks in general, but I usually don't care for like the quality of the paper and things that are in those Dollar Tree ones. I mean, they're fine, but they're usually just not what I would gravitate towards. But this, like I said, this one is going to be really nice just for keeping in my purse. It does have lined paper, which is pretty nice. So, you know, something to keep in the purse, and you never know when you need to jot something down. So, let's see. Okay, and then I did pick up 2 of these little votive candle holders. I'm kind of, as I'm trying to bring out my everyday decor, I just wanted to kind of like freshen things up a little bit. I'm trying to move things around and put them in different places, and then I thought it would just be kind of fun to have some new little candle holders to add to the decor. I've got 2 bookcases in our living room, and they're full of books. I actually use my bookcases for books, but then in front of the books, there's always, space left over. So I have like pictures and little candles and things like that. So those are going to look really cute in there. I picked up 2 more sets of these blue baskets. If you watched my video about organizing my dialysis room, I still had some space left, and I bought those little blue tubs, like little oval tubs, and they worked okay for like 1 or 2 things, but they're actually kind of small. So I just went ahead and picked up a few more of these baskets that I could use. And then my last items, I was really excited to see these at Dollar Tree. These plastic containers, they have this nice like handle right here. I put the lid on too tight. And I thought they were really nice. I mean, they're not super high quality, but I had bought some similar to this at Walmart probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I organized my baking cabinet and put everything in like nice containers, flour, sugar, all that kind of stuff. And I probably paid $4 or $5 for those ones I got at Walmart. So I was really excited to see these at Dollar Tree. I got 2 of this size, which I don't have my glasses on right now. I can't really tell you what, it's got markings on the side, but I can't read what it says. But so this is like a smaller size, and then I got one that is this bigger size, and it has a green lid. So you can kind of see the size difference. So that is everything I got. I think that's everything. It was quite a bit. So I'm going to, I wanted to show this to you guys because, for one thing, I want to start working on some of the projects, but I wanted to show you everything I had first. So now I can really get started on my projects and really get into some of my decorating and get everything put back together from having the Christmas decor. I still have quite a bit of Christmas stuff to get packed. In fact, here in the dining room, I still have my village, which is here on the desk, and then up on my china hutch. In the living room, we still have the tree up, but most of the other decor is down. So I just have to work on kind of getting it packed and getting it put away, and then bringing out the everyday stuff. Right now, it's kind of an interesting mix of Christmas things and flowers and spring. It looks a little crazy in here, but we will get it done, and I'll be sharing some of it with you. So if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Like I said, there will be some more decorating and project videos coming up pretty soon. And thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.